Welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button and thank you for all the support. So Brian Scalabrine on the Miami Heat, which is weird because he's a known Miami Heat hater. He's a Celtic, and of course we don't get along. They're going to get a guy in the offseason. There's no way the Miami Heat aren't going to be super relevant next year. No way. Let's get into the video.
Trying to be, pump the Miami Heat pom-poms and stuff, but they're just getting ready for next year. I'm telling you, all those guys that are going to be there and whatever they do, they're going to get a guy in the offseason. There's no way the Miami Heat aren't going to be super relevant next year. No way.
So before we even get into all this, we have to lower our expectations. The Miami Heat were unable to get a star during the Jimmy Butler era. And one thing about me, we have to be realistic when it comes to getting superstars for this Miami Heat team. I understand people want to trade Tyler, Wiggins, and all these other things, but who are you really going to get in return that's going to help elevate your team? Yes, Kevin Durant has been linked to the Miami Heat, and yes, Kevin Durant is supposed to be traded this offseason. We'll see. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic. We also have to look at Tyler Hero. This offseason, he will be contract extension eligible. Will they be giving him a contract extension? Also, at what number? I mean, think about it. He's going to be coming off of an all-star season, so obviously he's going to be requesting big money. Are they going to give him the max? Hell no, and I don't think they should. But at the end of the day, I can honestly see him getting a raise based off everything that has been going on this season. Jimmy Butler's gone. Now he's going to feel like he's the leader with Bam Adebayo. We also have to look at Bam. Is Bam Adebayo going to be the leader that we want him to be? Is he really going to be able to produce on the offensive end night in and night out, which he really hasn't done before? I love Bam Adebayo. He's 20 and 10. He can guard 1 through 5, but we're really going to need him to step up, especially on the offensive end. And we cannot sit around here and waste his prime all because we can't pretty much construct a proper roster. Andrew Wiggins. I like Andrew Wiggins a lot. I think he's been absolutely balling for the Miami Heat. I know that we're on a 3-game win streak. We snapped the 10-game losing streak, but we really haven't beat competitive teams. I don't really see the Miami Heat making it out of the 9th or the 10th spot only because the teams that are way above us, they continue to win. The Chicago Bulls, they're winning. Yeah, the Atlanta Hawks are up and down, but I don't really see the Miami Heat getting out of this 9th or 10th spot. We'll see if we're able to even beat any of these play-in teams that we're going to face. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of questions when it comes down to this Miami Heat team. What are they going to do with Jaime and Jovic? Jaime, he's been a huge disappointment. I understand there's the whole sophomore slump, but I think it's even more than that. He is unplayable this season, which is completely unacceptable. Being unplayable, get this man off my team immediately. Same thing with Terry Rozier. Both of them have been atrocious this offseason. Now, when it comes to Jovic, what are they going to do with him? He's up and down. They really can't use him in the starting lineup. But then at the same time, he's constantly getting all these weird injuries. Is he going to be a focal point going forward? They're going to have to pay him too. Duncan Robinson, he has a partially guaranteed contract next season. Are they going to trade him? Are they going to, you know what I mean? There needs to be some type of a hardcore layout going forward with this Miami Heat team. I understand Kevin Durant and Trae Young and all these rumors, but I don't really see the Miami Heat being able to land those guys. And even if they hit the trade block, there's teams out here that are willing to throw in an extra first-round pick to get that deal done. Now, Davion Mitchell, they have to do whatever they can to re-sign that man immediately. He's been balling. A lot of people forget that, one, he's going to be an unrestricted free agent, but he was a top 10 pick in his draft class. He was drafted number 9. You know what I mean? So he definitely has a skill set. I understand the offense and everything, but he's proven that he can be consistent on the offensive end. And of course, every single role player that comes into the Miami Heat system, they get the Heat culture boost, they get the SPO boost. But getting 16, 12 points, he's been phenomenal. And at the end of the day, these are the guys that you have to re-sign on this Heat team. He fits the culture. He fits what Spo wants to do. And especially when you have a point of attack defender, which we haven't had in forever, and especially how Drew Smith has been out, you definitely need to keep guys like Davion Mitchell around. Same thing with Khalil Ware. I understand, he's been up and down, but especially these last few games, he's been phenomenal. He's helping out Bam Adebayo, blocking shots, rebounding, catching lobs, and just being big. At the end of the day, that's all we expect from Khalil Ware this season. Be big. Make mistakes. Next season when he hits that weight room, good Lord Almighty. And especially with him being able to hit the mid-range every now and then, hit that three-point shot, we've needed an athletic 7-footer to help Bam Adebayo going forward. The future is here. This Miami Heat team, we can't score. We can't keep leads. We can't score more than 90 points. Something needs to be done. And once again, we cannot afford to waste Bam Adebayo's prime. They need to make a decision on Tyler Hero. Are they going to give him that contract extension? And what are they going to do with some of the young guys and really improve some of the role players on this roster? Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.